Why do you build me up? Buttercup, baby, just to let me down and mess me around, and the worst of all.
What is going on, guys? I am here with a review of the day we just had at Hershey Park, and I am doing it in EB's car this time, and he's our special guest for this review of the day. So yeah, so anyway, let's just get started with this review of the day. So when we first got to the park, we waited for a little bit to enter the park, and then we waited a little to sprint to Mixed and Jolly Rancher Remix, because those were today was the preview for those. And yeah, so everyone was getting too antsy, and everyone was even trying to run past the security guards, which was absolutely insane. And yeah, so after that, they opened the gates to run to Mixed, we bolted straight for Mixed, and that Mixed was the very first ride we did, and we rode it with Russian Thrills, and he was the very first rider on it with us. So Russian Thrills, if you're watching this, a shout out goes to you, because you were great being the first rider on Mixed with us. And yeah, so Mixed is a really good flat, you guys. And yeah, so after we did Mixed, we did Jolly Rancher Remix, which was another great new addition right behind Mixed for 2022. And we smelled blue raspberry first. I was predicting we'd smell blue raspberry first, and I got it right. That is insane. And after we got off of Jolly Rancher Remix, we got a few rides on Mixed, all of which were very good. And after that, we got a few more rides on Jolly Rancher Remix. We smelled different flavors each time, which was good. And after Jolly Rancher Remix, after the few rides on Jolly Rancher Remix, we headed to Moe's, where we waited in an extremely long line to get to Moe's. Like, my God, the food...
An insane storm that happened right as we got inside.
Yeah, that is insane. And so, yeah, after the storm started to slow down, we got our food and then ate. And after we ate, we headed to Lightning Racer, but they weren't opening it anytime soon. People were saying, like, probably about an hour. In about an hour they were gonna open it. So we just headed to Wildcat, and that took like under 2 hours to get open.
And get this, it wasn't even raining or anything, and all the rides were closed for over an hour after the storm.
Like, oh my God, so unreasonable. But at around 4:20 or something, we got on Wildcat, and it was a pretty decent ride on it, but still needs the RMC. So after Wildcat, we headed to Lightning Racer, where we were only able to do Thunder because Lightning wasn't running, and so that like gave us like no time to do the Lightning side. It only gave us time to do the Thunder side.
The Lightning was closed, so we couldn't do Lightning.
Yeah, so anyway, after Lightning Racer, we were gonna do Storm Runner, but then it had a long line, so we just headed to our 5th ride on Jolly Rancher Remix, which was really good. And we got lucky this time, because the last flavor we needed was green apple, and we actually freaking got it, which... Yay! Which actually is really lucky that Hershey like did that for us, because like, yeah, so after our final ride on Jolly Rancher Remix, we got a re-ride on Mixed, and it suffered a little technical issues, and security had to come, and security wasn't coming, so we were gonna just hop in line for Great Bear. But as soon as we left the line for Mixed, maintenance started coming in, and yeah, so we waited, and then we got the opportunity to get a close-up shot of get a front shot of Mixed, and so after that Mixed opened, so we got back in line for it, and we got one last ride on it before I leave for Orlando. So yeah, so Mixed is such a good flat, and its lighting package was on, and it was so good. And our final ride on Mixed was good too, of course. And after Mixed, we headed to Great Bear, which was a good ride on that. And after Great Bear, we headed to Sky Rush, and that was a good ride on it. And I did not lose my things this time because I had zippered pockets, which saved the day. Da, 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 da. And yeah, so after Sky Rush, we headed to our final ride of the night on Candymonium, which was a phenomenal ride we had on it. I got airtime on the first drop and everything. And yeah, so after Candymonium, that basically concluded our last day at Hershey Park before I leave for Orlando. And yeah, so anyway, that concludes this visit to Hershey Park for Jolly Rancher Remix and Mixed Preview Day, and my last visit before I leave for Orlando. So make sure to reply to me your thoughts on this video, and make sure to stay tuned for more coming soon to Coaster Plus Music 19, especially from SeaWorld Orlando, Islands of Adventure, and Icon Park. And this is being filmed on the night before my flight with my family to Orlando. So yeah, make sure you stay tuned for content from those parks. And yeah, so make sure to also check out my merch store on Bonfire. I'll have a link in the description. I have t-shirts, face masks, all the same things.
Very nice shirts.
Yeah, very nice shirts and all the things. So make sure to go check it out. I'll have a link in the description. And also, make sure to subscribe if you're new and hit that bell so you will not miss when I post a new video. You'll get notified every single time. And with that being said, I will see you in the next.